Picture this. You've already given your 2 weeks notice and you've started packing up your desk supplies, but there's one more thing you need to do, and that's writing a letter of resignation. It's possible that maybe your company doesn't actually even require a letter of resignation, but does that mean you still shouldn't write one? Even if they don't require it, you still want to write a letter of resignation for a few reasons. Number one, it's an official document that states that you are resigning. And number two, this is the time where you can really explain to your past employer that here's why I'm leaving, here's what I appreciated about the job, and you can leave on good terms. And that's the most important piece because you never know when you might come in touch with this employer again. Have you ever written a letter of resignation? Tell us in the comments below. Hi Contessas, I'm Laura McGoodwin, founder and CEO of Career Contessa, the only career site built inclusively for women. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel because we drop videos weekly. So let's get started. Here's exactly how you can write a perfect letter of resignation so your boss is singing your praises long after you leave. Step number one, state the facts. When writing a letter of resignation, there's no need to beat around the bush. They already know that you are leaving. So the very beginning of your letter can just simply state, I'm resigning and here's the date of my official last day. And if you want, you could even state, here's why I'm leaving and what I'm doing in the future. Side note, you don't have to disclose your reason for leaving if you don't want to. That's what an exit interview is for, and even then, you get to choose the story you tell. Maybe your boss is a nightmare, or you don't have a new job lined up. Whatever the reason, if you don't want to share it, then don't. We recommend trying to use positive language. While this might be a chance for you to say, I'm just gonna stick it to them and tell them all my grievances, look, you never know when you might be working with this team again. So while giving good feedback or critical feedback is helpful, just make sure that you are always being polite and positive about it because giving them personal feedback about why you didn't like your boss because of this reason or that reason, it just makes you not look very good. This portion might look something like this. Dear Amanda, include last name if you work in a more formal environment. Please accept this letter as my formal resignation for my role as, put in your job title, as of, and here's where you would put in your date. I have received an offer for a management position with a startup company, and after careful consideration, I feel that this is the right career move for me. Step number two, say thank you. Take a minute to reflect. What did you like about the job? What did you learn? What opportunities did you have here that have impacted your career? Even if you can't wait to get out of this job and get into your new job, there's probably some really good benefits of your old job that you needed in order to get the new job. So it's okay to show some appreciation and to reflect back on some of the positives. I think it's a really nice thing for you and your past employer. Everyone loves to hear the words thank you. And research has shown that having gratitude and appreciation for what you have can actually make you happier. So take some time to jot down what you're grateful for from this past job and then share that with your employer as you go out the door. Here's an example. I want to express my gratitude for the knowledge I've gained and the skills I have been able to develop in this role. It would not have been possible without your mentorship. I am thankful for the time I have spent working with every member of our team and the opportunity to develop great professional relationships here. I look forward to staying in touch and I hope that we can collaborate again in the future. Step number three, next steps. Before you press send, it's a good idea to go to your boss and let them know that you intend to complete any work assignments that you two have agreed upon before you actually exit the building. And if it's okay with you, which is totally optional, you can let your boss know that you're available if other questions should pop up. That can be especially important if you work on a small team or a team that relied heavily on what you did, and it's just really a nice gesture. 2 weeks is a short amount of time for a company to be able to transition your role to someone else. And by allowing them to contact you for even minor help and questions, you'll help ease the transition, which will speak volumes to your former employer. This is your opportunity to show that you're a hard worker with integrity and will help preserve the relationship. Plus, it will help you earn major brownie points, and it might even help you get a great letter of recommendation in the future. Here's an example of what you could say. To ease the transition after my departure, I intend to complete all assigned work before my final day and leave thorough instructions for my replacement. I am happy to assist with any training during my last 2 weeks. If you have any additional questions after my departure date, please feel free to contact me on my cell, leave your phone number, and by email, leave your personal email. So those are our 3 steps that you can follow to write a perfect letter of resignation. To recap, they are 1, state the facts, 2, say thank you, and 3, next steps. If you want to copy and paste this entire resignation template, no problem. You can find that in our article linked below. If you've resigned and need to launch a job search ASAP, check out our free downloadable How to Launch a Job Search in 24 Hours guide. That's also linked in the description below. And we want to hear from you. Have you ever written a letter of resignation? What did you include in it, and what would you recommend for other people? Tell us in the comments below. Did you find this video helpful? If so, give us a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to our channel because we drop videos weekly.